Hey.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play action. It's Herbert. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. They've got his man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge this secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
God dang, bruh.
Picked off by Brian Poole. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
I'm on the game.
On that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Complete.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Dolphins.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Complete.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Miami.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the Dolphins
On first down, Justin Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, damn.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
goal at the
That's good for 28 yards. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
To Jerick McKinnon.
Jerick McKinnon. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Kick is good.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
6-yard line.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss.
4-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
57, Mike, 57.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down. That puts him in excellent position.
Boy, I should have had that.
19.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
To 2nd and...
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no good.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
57 to mark. 57 to mark.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DJ Moore, 98 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Dolphins 14, Jets 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Now Jones. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Up 3rd and 6.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a run with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to keep the drive alive.
Like you don't know what plays he got.
The decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
7-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Jets 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Herbert now. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Miami.
Sideline throw. That's caught by Moore.
Complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, and now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Flushed out right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Now Jones. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Burrow. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Michael Ojemudia. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And the Dolphin first down.
Looking for first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Miami.
To the air again. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they run the option on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. Herbert, no gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
no
yardage.
yardage. Okay.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Derek Rivers able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. A shotgun snap for Herbert, escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete to
Odell Beckham hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael Ojemudia.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Oh, good one.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
Oh, my gosh.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Oh.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. To throw again. Herbert. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down, Miami.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Dolphins are into the end zone.
Pass complete to Odell Beckham.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Burrow on first down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he brings this one back. It's
bullshit.
6 and a jet touchdown. Short throw, pick 6.
I'm sorry.
Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real
Bruh.
big, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Herbert. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Odell Beckham with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game.
Oh, my gosh.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, 10.
Oh, my gosh, bro. This dude is killing me. Can't go down when people running.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
What is he doing?
On first down, Justin Herbert.
The
and it's
fuck?
Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one.
Lead him outside.
It's a job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. Flushed out right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the 50, here's Herbert. Screenplay, McKinnon. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Herbert back to the air. Buying time to his left.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong dude.
Middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time.
You stood me. That could have cost me.
There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Samuel Aguaman gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Herbert eluding the pressure right. Try and run it. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Herbert now to throw.
What?
And that is incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really,
why are you running around like that?
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Ooh.
With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there.
Supposed to lead him. Let him run with it.
There is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
Stupid animation.
This game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go with Burrow. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Really
How is he open? I'm in quarters, man to man.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my gosh.
Complete to Williams.
Slow.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot to
McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He's got a man. It's Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one.
What a pass rush shit, bro.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Four yards remain for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. McCaffrey on the toss right. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. But I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football. Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys
playing around,
clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime.
40 seconds.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
We got to go for this.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
At the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Herbert now.
No!
Taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Samuel Aguavin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
God damn, bro. Damn. Had him.
It's Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.